What is wrong with you? Let's change the hat. Woo. Get that hair day. You're a fool today. You are. What's up, cigar enthusiasts? What's up? What's up? We are getting ourselves set up here. We've got Kevin waiting in the back. I am trying to adjust my camera, and it's not here. It's there. That was stupid. What's up, guys?
It's way over there. It's way over there.
How's that? Better? I feel like now everyone's wearing glasses.
Exactly. Now we look cool.
What's
We're the
up,
cool kids.
Kevin Corbliss? What's going on? Hey, we're not even going to waste any time tonight. We're going to bring on the big show, all right? The myth, the legend, all right? The guy that got this started, Cigar Enthusiast. Let's bring on Kevin Shahan.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar Prop, and here we are in the Drew Estate Experience Acid Studios. I'm here on the sunny Gulf Coast of Florida, not too far from Ray. Tonight, the Cigar Enthusiast Show is brought to you by, he doesn't know this yet, Smoke Inn Cigars and the Battle of the Bands, the greatest thing that has happened to the cigar industry since the Deep V Cutter. What is going on, Ray and Princess J? What it be?
Dude, I mean,
that's an intro, Ray. That's an intro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
This is why I brought you on. I need some more training.
Yeah.
He needs a lot more training.
Yeah.
Mitch Smith, Kevin Corbliss, go ahead and share this into the I Tap That group. Share it everywhere. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button. Comments. Come on, let's get it going, people.
Let's get it going. All right. So, Kevin, the reason I brought you on tonight was because, and this was last minute, to be honest with you, so I'm really happy that you did come on. It's I've been following obviously I follow you on Facebook and Instagram. I follow you on YouTube, and I'm following this whole Smoke Inn Battle of the Bands.
Yes, you are, along with everybody else.
Yeah, along with everyone else, the thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. But it looks like you're ahead of the game here, brother.
Yeah.
Lot of time to go. You know, it's only been just a few days. This past Friday at noon is when the contest kicked off. I jumped out to a commanding lead.
Yep.
I was at like 80%. And then, I mean, even coming 2 days into it, I had more than everybody else combined. And now that lead, not really because it's a percentage based, so it's not that my lead is shrinking. It's just all these other guys have finally woken up a little bit, and they're starting to sell a few packs. So obviously they're coming up. If they're coming up, I've got to come down since it's a percentage based point. So we don't know how far between first and second place really is. I'm assuming it's just vast distances, you know, that are just, you can't even calculate. That's why it's in percentage and not numbers.
What are you smoking with us tonight, brother?
I am smoking the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Sobra Mesa in my favorite size, and I believe this is Steve Saka's favorite size, the El Americano.
Nice.
So inside the Smoke Inn Battle of the Bands pack, you will actually get this same Sobra Mesa, but you'll get it in a short Churchill.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic cigar, absolutely fantastic. Jessica and I last night or 2 nights ago, we reviewed and smoked the new Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Brûlée Blue, which was an amazing cigar.
I'm looking forward to. I'm a big fan of the Brûlée. That's what I'm smoking tonight. I've got the Toro Sobre Mesa Brûlée.
I like the new blue more than I like the original.
I want to try that. I'm looking forward to smoking it.
Yeah, really good cigar.
Princess J, what are you smoking tonight?
Well, I decided to get a cigar that you actually have in that little pack there, which is the Drew Estates Papa Fritas.
Papa Fritas. And then that was actually invented by Steve Saka from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust when he was with Drew Estate. That was like the very first time anybody, I guess, had from what I hear on the social medias and from Steve Saka, that anybody ever took a mixed trippa, short fill and long fill, put it in a cigar, bam, papas fritas.
Yes.
So your selection, I know that this is, what are you calling it?
It's the shorty for 40.
So what made you pick the Sobremesa out of Black Market, the Juarez, the 1926 Maduro Padron, and the Drew Estate Papa Fritas? Other than size, or was it just based on size?
You're gonna be the first to know this. Breaking news right now, how this pack actually came about. I called Steve. Actually, I sent Steve Saka a text message with a question on a cigar that he carries, and he's like, "Just call me." So I called him. We're talking about the cigars, and I let him in on every. We weren't supposed to tell anybody about this, but Steve's not going to tell anybody. So I told him about everything that I had going on, and at that time, I didn't know where my direction was going with my pack. I knew I wanted a Mi Querida Pequeño in there because it's my favorite little cigar. It's just spicy. It's powerful. I really wanted the firecracker, but that's just not something that Abe's going to be able to get, is that firecracker. The Pequeño is about the same thing. And then Steve had mentioned, he goes, what if you do all short cigars? And I'm like, you know what? I love short cigars, and he had said, he goes, if you do all short cigars, Abe will love you because Abe likes short cigars. I'm like, oh, right there. So, so I already knew offhand, I was going with a Dunbarton, but we did have a price point. We had to be at $40. 40 was our minimum. Right. So I had to bump the Dunbarton to the short Churchill to get that extra $1.50 or whatever that put me over. So
that's actually really, really difficult to do, Kevin, because I don't know if you know this, but when I started the show, every shop I go to, I create a 4 or 5 pack of a cigar sample, and I call it the Cigar Enthusiast Selección Especial. And we put it on sale for X amount of time using the Cigar Enthusiast code, which gives everyone a discount to $39.99 across the board. The only, I guess, wiggle room I had was with Karen Berger.
Yeah.
With her, we created a 7-pack.
Okay.
But finding cigars to match that price point is tough, dude.
It's very tough. And then, so I've got 5 cigars for $41, and within that 5-pack, I have a Padron 1926. I have a Padron in a 5-pack that you can get for $40. Yep. That's insane. There is another Padron in a 5-pack. I believe it's if I'm not mistaken, it's the Dojo 5-pack. I don't have everything handy what those guys have, but theirs is like a $65 price pack. So yeah, you get a Padron with them too, but you're going to spend $25 more.
I'm gonna share my screen so that they see what you're talking about. See if that works.
Yep. So in that 5-pack that you get from Smoke Inn, there is going to be a Crown Heads Juarez OBS, which is a 4 3/4 by 52, an Alec Bradley Black Market Esteli Punk at 4 1/4 by 52, a Drew Estate Papas Fritas 4 1/2 by 44. So those I really wanted 3 cigars that were like, I don't want to say average, I don't want to say run of the mill, I don't want to say cheap, because those aren't what these cigars are. I wanted 3 cigars at a relatively low price point because I wanted to have 2 super premiums. So on the super premiums, you got the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Sobremesa Short Churchill at 475 by 48, and the Padron 26 number 35 4 by 48. Most people that have seen this have been blown away that Padron makes a tiny little cigar. And it's the only Padron I can smoke. Padrons kick my ass. It's just they are powerful cigars. In this little number 26 here, or the 1926, it's a good cigar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great cigar. I don't normally smoke the smaller sticks. I used to smoke a lot of the Robustos, years back. I tend to sit outside or in the office smoking for long periods of time. But I like how you put that in one of your videos that, especially here in Florida, even up north, really, it gets cold outside. You go outside, you grab a short stick, you smoke it. It's a good, 30, 40, 45-minute smoke. It's an enjoyable cigar when you need one.
Yeah, and I was picking my cigars and talking about it with Steve. It's like this is the time of year. We're in Florida, like you said, it gets hot, and it gets hot in other places too. So, or it's rainy, and people just want to go outside for a quick, 40-minute cigar. Yeah. If you want a quick 40-minute cigar, don't do this sober mesa. This can be an hour plus cigar. So don't think because it's short, it's going to be a fast smoke. So it's definitely not going to be. So yeah, it's been great. And Abe, honest Abe. I keep from your left is right. Smoke In. You might not have caught this at the beginning, Abe, but the Cigar Enthusiast Show tonight, brought to you by SmokeIn.com/Battle of the Bands. So and then the first 50 people that buy the pack and post a picture online. People keep messaging me, Kevin, the first 50 may be gone. No, only 3 prize packs have been claimed so far. Only 3. So I have a bunch more to go. Inside this pack right here is valued at the same $41 that you're going to spend on the Cigar Prop Shorty for 40 sampler. Now, people keep asking me what's in this. Nobody knows what's in this.
I was going to ask you about that pack. I saw the show the other night and you discussed it.
I can tell you right now that there is only 50 there's something in here. There's only 50 in existence, and I own all 50 of them, given to me by an amazing manufacturer. So there may be more produced in the future. I'm sure there will be, but I have all of them. And I'm not 100% I have all of them. I may have made that up.
Now, in order for them to be, is that still going on? Like if
that's still going on. Only three of them have been claimed. So what you do is you buy your Shorty for 40 sampler.
And then you got to go to Instagram.
Yeah, when you get your sampler in, unbox it as fast as possible, take a picture. You're going to tag all 5 of the cigar manufacturers, and you're going to tag Cigar Prop so I know that you got it. And you're going to tag Smoke In so Abe knows that I am someone worthy of advertising space, and maybe we can do something together in the future when he's like, look at all these people loving Kevin, and I should give him some of my money for advertising. So, and then I tell everybody I get tagged 100 times a day across the social medias. So when you take that, or when you post that, please let me know. Instagram me, personal message, Facebook, whatever, Kevin@cigarprop.com. Just say, hey, I tagged you in, so I can go right to your page. And then what I do is I'll send you a link that takes you to the Cigar Prop web store. There is a hidden item that the public can't view, but you'll click on it. You'll hit buy now, which is $0.00. And then I'll send you the prize pack. Now there's this prize pack, and then there's a box twice this size. I only have 6 of those because one manufacturer sent us some hats. So 6 people will be getting a hat on top of everything else that's in this.
Well, tonight, Kevin, we're going to add to that tonight.
Are we going to add to that?
Yes, we are.
I'm going to stand up and grab something.
Uh-oh, run.
Yeah.
When he says that, run.
Yeah.
All right. I love doing giveaways for all of you, and because Kevin and I are such good friends, and I want to see him really win this. Anyone watching the show tonight is going to be entered into a raffle that we're going to pull off in the next 24 hours, okay? So we're going to have 3 winners. Obviously, cigars are coming with these prize packs. I always grab cigars from my stash, and it's going to be whatever I choose just for you guys to try out. But For all of you watching right now, in the next 24 hours, today's August 26th, it is 6:15 p.m. Okay? If you go on the website that's streaming at the bottom, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now, and purchase the Cigar Prop, what is it called?
It's just the Cigar Prop sampler is what it
Cigar
shows
Prop
on
sampler.
there. Yeah.
Okay? So if you buy, go back to share screen. Now Kevin didn't know I was doing this. So you go to Smoke Inn, Battle of the Bands, Cigar Prop, Battle of the Bands. You buy that sampler pack. And I'm gonna stop sharing. Boop. Somebody's gonna win this challenge coin right here. Cigar Enthusiast challenge coin. But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
Always more.
Always more.
Somebody's also gonna win this right here.
Oh, right on.
Oh, that's the nice set too.
And in this Drew Estate set, you are getting one ashtray, an aluminum cigar stand, and a finger cigar case.
Yep.
Somebody's going to win this tonight or in the next 24 hours. And in order for you to win it, you have to purchase the sampler pack. After you purchase the sampler pack, I need you guys to either screenshot it and send me a message saying, hey, I purchased it tonight, or tag me in it to Cigar Enthusiast so that we can see it. Obviously, Kevin Shahan, Cigar Prop, Princess J. That way, I can spin that wheel for 3 of you to win that. Okay? And like I said, we're also going to throw in some cigars, and usually it's 3 or 4 cigars that I send along with every gift that I give out. All right? So, coin. Drew Estate, I don't even, you know what this is called. What is this called, Kevin?
They call it their I don't know. Is it their toolbox?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think they call it their toolbox.
Right. Yeah. You get the toolbox. First place, second place, and that's mine. I'm not giving this away. It's one of my most prized possessions.
Oh, right on.
This is the Cigar Prop. I tap that ash.
Oh yes.
That's mine. All right, that's all. Good.
So right on. So looking, yeah. So you've obviously seen all of the samplers. Do any of them else? Because I don't want to make this just about me, like I normally do.
I do.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why I love you on, to make it about you.
There are some amazing samplers on the Battle of the Bands. Coop, you know, I'm gonna give it to Coop. Coop has really the underdog sampler. Coop put together a fantastic sampler for the Cigar Geek. So the people that have just, I mean, just the cigars that are really great, the cigars that you may have never heard of, you know. So, but unfortunately, he didn't put anything from Dunbarton Tobacco in there. So now Steve Saka hates him. But Coop put together a great cigar. It was well thought out.
He does have some nice cigars in there. I don't know.
They're just, you know, I don't know. They're just not cigars. I think the average. I don't want to say the average guy. They're not the cigars that you don't see a lot of online. People posting the My Father Le Bijou. You know, you don't see some guys smoking that and putting a Le Bijou on Instagram, or at least I don't follow that type of guy. But yeah, so we tried to put together just a sampler of just regular people. My good buddy Craig Vanderslice, Cigar Craig. Everybody knows Cigar Craig. Okay. He went out and he purchased this pack. He has never had a Padron 1926 ever.
Really?
Cigar Craig blew my mind. So he's most excited to try that Padron. And like I said,
I feel like your sampler pack there it's nice. It's nicely, I don't know how to say it, well-rounded. I guess it's well-rounded.
Oh yeah.
A nice mixture for the palate, for someone to try something different. Different tobaccos, different blends, obviously, and everybody has this, but I think yours has a really nice choice of cigars there for people to try out. And I I can appreciate the shorties. You know, I used to smoke a lot of Robustos. I wish I could find a Robusto in one of my, any of my humidors, but it's tough.
I was always a Robusto fan.
Yeah, what's up, Abe? Thanks for coming on, my friend.
And it is great sportsmanship, you know, because I mean we're all other
Let's
than
bring
the,
Abe on.
other than the guys that keep calling me a cheater, or you know telling people I'm bribing people.
That's not a bribe. This is a contest. In a contest.
It is a contest. Yeah, you know the one thing people, you know, well, these other guys that may not know me. Because I said I don't interact with all those other guys very much at all, except like on the social medias.
Yeah.
They'll say something, maybe I'll reply. So I don't know how much they follow me, but Cigar Prop can't do anything without giving away mass amounts of stuff. You know, since day one, you know, we give away everything we do. We give away tons of stuff. I don't know how to do a promotion without giving stuff away, because that's all we're about. You know, like I said, you know, the show does good, the business does good. We get in free swag from manufacturers. We get in free cigars to try. And we would just get overwhelmed with everything. And then plus we'd feel guilty. So we just try and give away as much as we possibly can. And so that's what we did with this contest too, to kind of sweeten the pot a little bit. And like I said, in another video, if we give away all 50 of these too quickly, I've got another round of 50 that I'm gonna do. Not of the same thing. We'll have to do something completely different. But I just like giving stuff away. I love giving back, because that's what this is. You know, the cigar community is just about giving back, helping others. That, you know, just you'd be surprised at how many times that someone would promote my product, promote it, and then I'd reach out to them. I go, hey man, you know, you bought one thing, but you've posted 100 times. You know, I super appreciate it. Can I have your address? You know, I want to just send you something as thanks. You know, and it could be like a little $10 item, and people just love like free stuff, which everybody does, but they love the personal connection.
Yep.
And I think that's what we bring to this contest. I don't know, in my opinion, more than the other guys. You know, that person, except Eric at Dojo. You know, Eric is a great guy. Eric really does have that personal connection. I mean, he gets people to call him Master Sensei. So obviously he has a good following and an interaction with his followers. The other guys, you know, unfortunately I don't think so. Not so much. You know, I don't like when I see the other guys or listen to them or see them on chat. I don't feel the love. I don't feel, you know, can you guys see? I mean, am I the only one that when you're typing something or you read something, you can feel that love? You can feel the inflection of what was typed. Mm-hmm. And the other guys, you know, and I said just a little cold, but that's their style. The other guys are cigar bloggers. They write, you know, so they have their platform. You know, they're not out there really as much as Brian Glenn, you know, Dojo and I. So I don't know. So.
Well, I mean, like, I'll tell you what I think. I think, like, with your pack that you have filled out, I think it's like a great selection of cigars for a price point. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, we've got a lot of people who can't get out there and buy cigars as much as they used to because, you know, they've been financially hit. But, like, I think the price point you came with the flavor palettes that you came with, that is just like, it's a rock. It's a rock. And that's what people are looking for, too. So, I mean, it's not just the fact that you're being amazing and handing out additional gifts and stuff like that, but you set up a pack that is actually affordable for people who can't afford the more expensive cigars and still be able to, like you said, get a Padron, you know, and get a Dunbarton. So, I mean, I think you did a great job at making the selection that you made.
Oh, thank you. And that really was, you know, another thing. I said, a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people don't have that extra money, but they still want to get in and support the contest. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's one way that they can support. You know, and they're supporting Abe. They're not supporting me. Abe's making all the money here. You know, mm-hmm. So they're supporting. But you know, I tell people like that. You know, I tease that they're supporting Abe, but they are supporting a massive Smoke Inn family.
Yes.
So when you're supporting this, you are supporting me by keeping me out front, but you're supporting Abe, you're supporting a
The
great
cigar
company,
industry.
you know, just the industry in general. And if you can do that for just $41, you know, it's definitely a great way to do that. And then get in on the hype. This is the first time this has ever been done, so you'll get to be able to hold on to your pack. You know, the battle of the bands, and you know you'll be able to reminisce. How many times that you know we always say, oh, I wish I'd have got in on that, you know, years ago when it first started. You'll be able to get in on this, you know, on the ground level, and that's what makes it super super awesome. And I just love being part of it because those other five guys truly are, I mean, legends in the cigar world.
So how'd you get brought into the mix of that?
Yeah.
You know, Abe and I have always had just a really good close relationship. You know, I think I make him laugh. You know, I can tell you, I know I make him laugh more than the other guys. They're kind of fuddy duddies a little bit. Abe will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just I think I just make Abe laugh. He wanted an underdog, and I can't help but think that those other guys, and I don't know if it's true because because I haven't talked to them about it, but just when they saw my name, you know, just that, I guarantee there's at least one of them that've been like, who? Kevin who?
Yeah, but I also guarantee guarantee there was one of them that said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't know if there was any one of those five that thought I wouldn't just come in last place. I don't know. You know, because I said it's and that's just me speaking because I hold those guys in such high regard. Those are the guys that I started with, you know, that I watched and listened to. And those are the guys that I've honed my craft. Like, what are the things that they do really well, and what are the things that they do really bad that annoys the hell out of me? And then doing my reviews and my show, I have taken all that from a lot of these guys. That's a reason why Cigar Prop doesn't go on for 4 hours like Coop. Coop, I don't understand. 3 hours? Come on, man. Who can talk for 3 hours, 3.5 hours? You know, but,
I know you can do it, but since you brought that up, you started. When did you start this? 2017 or so?
Yeah, this will be. I think this past July was our second year, really, of doing like cigar reviews. I just started the show back in November.
Really? I mean, I've been following you since, I don't know if it's since you started, but for quite some time. And one of the things that you have on your YouTube page, you talk about when the show's going to be aired, 8 p.m. You talk about how you help others in the industry, which you have. I'm one of them. Caesar, who's on right now from Smoke and Lead, is one of them. Kevin Paro from the Cigar Militia is another. You have, it's never a competition for you. A lot of guys that are competing with you, they're not like that. There's a few guys in the industry that if you ask them even, hey, can you tell me what equipment you're using or how I can better my show, these guys will just shun you. I got blocked from one of them, a guy that I've been following for years, man. Guy that I looked, when I started in the industry, smoking cigars, when I got really into it, and I would go on YouTube or Google how to, I don't know, something as simple as how to prep my humidor. I would look at these guys' videos, blocked me, I'm out.
Yeah, it's
you on the other hand you throw yourself out there, you take the time to help. You even helped me literally get the licensing, my business up and running. I mean, every step of the way. And I say this all the time. I say thank you to you. I recommend your show, not just, you're just a great guy. So yes. What's your thought process there? You have an amazing show. You have a lot of followers. And that's another thing I like too. When I used to comment like, oh, we only have 4 watching. You're like, don't worry about who's watching. Like, don't stress.
Don't stress about that. It comes with time. Hone your craft, hone your skill. It's nobody gets to where they're at alone. I don't care who you. Now with that being said, Brian Glenn with Cigar Obsession, he's got to where he has gotten to be alone. He he really started. There was only a couple of guys doing it. You know, there may have been on one hand maybe 5 guys doing cigar reviews when he started it. So
Yep.
he's gotten where he is alone. But I didn't get, I had to figure out a lot of stuff because there were guys that wouldn't help me out, or I was too afraid to ask. That's why I reach out to people. Like I said, Tim Rollins with Tiny Tim Cigar Reviews.
Right.
Great guy. I noticed some things about his channel that and I looked at his numbers and I'm like, things just aren't adding up. So I started doing some research on his channel and I reached out to him. I go, I think I can help you. Would you be willing to sit and chat? And then he's just like, yeah. So over the course of probably 3 to 4 weeks, I personally did, probably 20 hours worth of work on his channel,
Wow.
helping him out, and then basically get multiple video chats with him, and now he's got it down. He's going his way, and he's doing a little bit better, and it's just I didn't get here alone. Where I'm sitting right now, there are people that, and I always say that, people that pushed me up to get where I'm at, but then there are people above me that were giving me a helping hand, pulling me up as well. I never forget that. So I'll help anybody that needs help. And what's mind-boggling are the companies that have reached out to me. I've got one Fortune 500 company asking me how they can do social media better. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me on that. And then so I spent about a week chatting with their head of the social media department. And after it's all said and done, they thanked me for my time. And then they actually asked me for an invoice. And I go, no, this isn't how this is done. I'm like, I do it once. It's a snowball. And it's just, thank you. If we can ever work together in the future, keep me in mind. Have a nice day. No money needed. And it's just, but yeah, cigar industry, cigar reviewers. I just love working with people. I say it's just because as you all know, that social media is a minefield. It's so hard to navigate.
Yes, it is.
And everything. And I don't have it locked down. I'm still learning every day, but I am learning every day. I'm watching other YouTube videos on how this algorithm works. I'm reading articles on keyword search, hashtags. It's a never-ending process. And then we do get some guys. Like I said, one guy reach out to me. Hey, I could use some help. And then I've asked him, like, well, what have you tried? What have you done? And he goes, well, nothing. I just reached out to you. And I go, well, you watch any videos? No. And I go, okay, let me send you a couple videos. Like a week later, I message him back. I go, hey, did you watch those videos? He goes, no, not yet. And I had to tell him politely, I go, there's nothing I can do for you. If you're not willing to help yourself, I'm not going to waste my time of just trying to give you all the answers, because that's all I'll be to you, is just the answer guy. You won't know how to fish. If I teach a man, give a man. It's the way it is.
What I've appreciated about you, other than your friendship and helping me, like I said, start this whole process. And it's something that somebody just also posted here, which Caesar wrote. I got a care package from you out of the blue. I still haven't received the care package from, what's her name?
Cigar Madam?
Yeah, Cigar Madam. Because she went to California, her and I didn't get to meet up. But even prior to that, you sent me a great care package, right? And part of that care package, I'm going to share something with you. I sent you a message, you and Jessica a message a week ago, and I said, you're going to die when you watch this video, right? That I'm working on. So I'm going to share something with you, brother. I'm going to share something with all of you, but only a quick second of it.
Oh God, no.
It'll be the intro.
Okay.
Because he'll know what it's about as soon as he sees it. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Can you see the I can't see you guys when I'm in the other app.
Well, you can see the skull.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I want to see. There we go. Watch. He'll catch it in a second.
There we go. The beard wash.
All right, so
Guys.
I have to like literally skip all. I can keep it there, but well, I'll let it finish, and then we'll see where it ends. You get to see the beginning.
That when I saw that, I laughed so hard.
I've done some I think I've done 2 videos in the past in the shower. So not on the Cigar Prop, on a Irish Beard Bomb, my other channel.
Me and Jessica here, my Jessica, we sat down and we were talking about all the beard. Well, I get a lot of messages. How do I trim this? You know, how do I wash it? How do I take care of it? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'm showing her all the products. We're going through all the products that I have. I said, there's one in particular that I use to wash my beard. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a video.
And as he was sharing it, he's like, hey, look, this is what's going to be part of the video. So he sends me that part. And I was like, why am I watching this?
Yeah.
I sent her the part where I was washing my beard, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, it was full-blown shower, bro. Shower scene, Ray style. I almost choked on my room.
so now, what do you use for your beard?
I use all my own products. I use the Harp and Whistle beard wash every single day, and then obviously the Irish Beard Balm. I prefer a balm over an oil, so I just use it every day, and that's it. And then I do use a simpler hair and beard dye, because I do dye my beard because I don't like the gray. So it is what it is. So if anybody goes over to the Cigar Prop YouTube channel, clicks on any single one of my videos, scroll down in the descriptions, you're going to see a link for simpler hair and beard dye. There's a coupon code in there to save you 20%. And it's fantastic stuff. I'm vain. I'm just going to admit it. I just, you know.
I can't dye my beard, man. This is like my calling card.
That's why I started dyeing mine before I got a calling card. Because once you get a style, you know, like I said, certain people that have to wear a hat, some people that have to wear like a Guayabera, some people, you know, and then once you see that a couple dozen times, you're screwed. You can't change. People don't like change at all. They don't like, you know, Vic High Desert Man did a great job with, you know, he just flat out there, beard is gone. How you like me now? And he actually, and it took me a little bit. It probably took me, I don't know, probably a couple of months before I could get used to looking at him and not seeing the beard. So now if the beard came back, you know, I don't know, I think that would be weird.
So what'd you think when Caesar did it? When Caesar trimmed his beard off? I yelled at him.
When Caesar had, his beard was an inch long to begin with. You know, it's I mean, it's, what did he? Everybody kept saying, "Oh my God, Caesar trimmed his beard," and I'm like, it looked like he just washed his face. You know, I don't, you know.
That's what Robert was saying. What beard? What?
Yeah. So yeah, you know he's not watching this. You know who needs to trim his damn beard? Martina Maya with Martina Maya. When you can count your beard hairs, you don't have a beard, bro. You don't have nobody. Please don't nobody screenshot that for Martine. Well, I mean,
something about that.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, and it's his goatee. So if you can count your goatee hairs, you don't have a goatee.
So I got another question. Why do you prefer the balm over the oil?
My beard doesn't take oil. So if I take oil and I actually put it in my beard, it just like it doesn't stick. It doesn't soak in. My beard just doesn't absorb it. So
I think for you though, that might be your full-time job. I mean, you're in the heat. You're working all day long. You're sweating, and I use the bombs too. I prefer bombs over oils. The bombs give me a little bit of weight and allows me to really sculpt it. Right, I blow dry my beard every night, every morning. I blow dry it. I comb it out. I got a process. I can't do that with the oils, and I don't like waxes because waxes make it feel too, I don't know, sticky and.
Yeah, same here. Like I said, just and some guys can only use oil. Like balm, they don't like it clumps on their hair. It won't absorb in, so that's why there really is both. There's there's whips and there's different butters, and that was the reason why we created Irish Beard Balm, because there's at last count it's way down. There's about 800 beard companies on the market, and 99.9% of them are the exact same products. They all use
just a different
a jojoba butter, shea butter, coconut butter. It's the cheapest way to start, because if you start with a butter, even if it's a good high quality butter, you can skimp on the rest of the ingredients, and nobody will really know. I don't use any of those. I don't use butters because they're sticky for me, and then being a mechanic, all that crap sticks in my beard, and it's hard to wash it out at the end of the night. Yep. So I remember first starting out, I wanted a.
I see you, Joey.
Yeah, I wanted a beard balm with no butters, and everybody kept saying it can't be done. There's no way to solidify a product without using a butter. And I go, well, that doesn't make sense at all. And I'm like, I'll just whip one up. And it was a little harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, it's, I made one, and then it was, probably for like a year after I came out, I had other beard company owners that would send me a message like, hey, I had my wife buy some of your product because I didn't think it was possible. And they've tried replicating my product, and they say, we don't know how you do it. And it's like, well, because I measure on the microgram, of certain products, and I use the most expensive. That's why my balms are $22 to $25 versus $15. I use the most expensive products. Jessica, she's got in the shower, she's got like this argan oil shampoo, and it's like a big old bottle, and I'm like, how much you pay for that? She's like, well, it was expensive. It was like $8. I go, it's fake argan oil. I go, if that was real argan, I don't know what it is now. $200 a gallon is what I pay. Is what I pay for real Moroccan argan oil. Which is what gives your beard a good shine and what gives it good healthy.
And it works, man. It makes my beard look great.
Yeah, so it's expensive as all get out. I use a highly unrefined beeswax, from one farm out in. I'm not going to tell anybody where it's at. But it's the most expensive beard wax. Beeswax. It's just. But if you're going to create a product, why not create the best product? It's like.
Hey Kevin, every show I ask, I put it out there. If anybody wants to come on and talk to either Princess J or I or the guests, all they have to do is ask. And we have in the waiting room Joey Blanco from up north. The New Hampshire area, who wants to come on the show and say hello.
All right, related to any of the Cigar Blancos?
Bam. What's up, Joey? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, how is everyone?
How's it going?
Bianco.
What are you smoking?
Oh, Bianco. You said Blanco.
Bianco. I did say Blanco. Bianco. Sorry, Bianco.
Yeah, no worries. I'm smoking a Nova Platinum Edition in the Toro size.
I've never had any of the Nova cigars. I've been seeing them a lot lately. Who owns that? What's the history of that company? Yeah, who's the history of that company?
I'm having trouble remembering her last name, but her name is Lenore. You can find her on Instagram under Cigar Blondie.
Cigar Blondie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in Florida too, brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, write that. Definitely send me that link.
Yep, and I'll send you her contact info.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a really incredible cigar. I'm a big fan.
If I have any more, I'll send you. I had a whole bunch in my humidor. So, Joey.
Yeah.
You're on the show. Joey and I have been herfing together for a few months now. I met him on Frontline Cigars a while back, and him and I became friends. Joey, do you have anything you'd like to ask Mr. Cigar Prop?
Well, I've been hearing a lot about this Battle of the Bands, but I'm not exactly sure what it's about.
It is the greatest contest of all time. It is the best thing that has happened to the cigar industry since the Deep V Cutter. Basically, Honest Abe Dababna from SmokeIn.com, asked 5 of the most popular and influential cigar media personalities, and then he asked me after all of that to make it 6 to create a 5-pack sampler. So we all got together separately. We even for we didn't find out what everybody else was picking until the day of, and so we put together a 5-pack of cigars. And our goal is to try and get people to buy those cigars. I chose 5 short cigars. There's nothing. I don't think I have anything over 5 inches. Oh god, that's cigars. I'm just if I say that real fast, there's no way you can cut that one part out. And, yeah. So, but yeah. So that's so there's 6 of us in this contest, and we just have to sell. And we don't have to. I mean, you're not buying anything from me. I'm not making any money. So you go to smokein.com/battle, and then you get to choose. There's and the 5-packs are all over the place. What's going on, Brian? Mine is the least expensive at $41. That's why we call it the shorty for 40 sampler. And then they go all the way up to, I don't know, what's Brian Glenn, like $85 for a 5-pack of cigars?
No, I think it's $70-something.
So yeah, $75. So it's and then with that fantastic $75 sampler, you're gonna get yourself a nub. You're gonna get a nub in there. You're gonna get a $6 cigar in that.
So you're putting a nub?
Yeah. So the nub is a great cigar. It's not a cigar I'd pick in a $75 sampler, but
yeah,
it's like an $8 cigar.
I know. So, but I love nubs. I smoked it, and I love that nub Cameroon.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of the Cameroon in general.
I do.
I was smoking nubs early in the morning when I was working in the mornings. Get up, get my coffee going. As I'm out the door, I was lighting up a nub in the car. By the time I got to work, I was done, and I grabbed my next stick.
Yeah, and Coop's got that Aladino Cameroon.
Yeah,
and have you tried that one yet?
I have. Have you, Joey?
Nope, I haven't.
That Aladino Cameroon is really, really good. That is a great cigar. It's super cool, super good.
Yeah, I tried the Aladino when I met Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete was he pretty much made me buy all the cigars that I got on discount.
Okay.
Once upon a time. He gave me his whole spiel on the Aladino brand, and then I was buying. I walked out with, pretty much an empty. It started off with an empty box filled with Aladinos and a couple of other cigars.
If you sidle up to old Sweaty Pete there, he has got some gems that he travels with, and I've got some cigars that he gave me that the wrappers were so yellow you can't even see through the wrapper anymore. And he's like, "Hey, don't tell anybody where I got these." So,
thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Pete's hysterical. Abe actually on the show this past weekend was talking about Pete, but it was about the Bronco ride.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I shared that somewhere. That Pete on the.
They shared it that day. It was insane. I love that video.
God.
When I first met Pete, that was the first thing that the people I was working with that were working with me that day brought up. They're like, "You know who that is?" I was like, "Well, I know who Pete is. I've seen him around. We really don't, me and him really don't talk." They're like, "Watch this video." They passed me their phone, and I'm watching this video of him trying to get on the mechanical bull. I almost died. I was going to pass out. I was laughing so hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
And speaking of bull and then the pit bull, I just thought about it. I got a message. And I don't know. Everybody calls him Shorty. I don't know his real name. From Pitbull Rescue. We're actually going to have him on our show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a huge cigar
lover.
Yeah. So and then obviously Jessica and I we love our Pitbull Stella. So we love we love our Pity. So it'd be a good show. Like I said, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
He is a cool cat. I've never had the opportunity to talk to him, but I've watched the show. I'm a pit bull lover myself, so totally.
Yeah.
So am I. I think they're the sweetest dogs. Everybody seems to think that they're not good dogs, but let me tell you, when you raise them properly, they are the sweetest, most loving dogs you can ever have.
And the one thing I would change on that, just when you just raise them, if you show any dog love,
exactly,
and pit bulls, they want the love. They are cuddle monsters, so they want that love. And so yeah, if you just raise them just like you would any other dog, you're gonna have the sweetest, kindest dog. And but if you break in, I tell everybody, if you break into my house, you can have whatever you want, and Stella will allow that, unless you touch somebody in this house.
Yep.
You touch somebody in this house, she becomes the pit bull that you read about in the papers. You wouldn't want to cross that dog when if you touch one of the children, it's you're done.
Yep.
You're done.
Absolutely.
I had a dog like that once. It was the complete opposite of yours. If you touch anyone in the house, she didn't care. But anything in the house, she'd go berserk. But she was a Chihuahua, so I'm pretty sure something was there. She had a couple of screws anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you can have the masters. I don't care. You can have them. Don't touch the bread.
Don't touch any of my stuff.
Don't touch the snacks.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
Tyler commented, I love all dogs except Chihuahuas. It was a rescue. I was actually fostering. I thought the dog was batshit crazy. But there was this older woman who fell in love with the dog, and they were just great together. Me, not so much. I've always had Akitas, I've always had Dobermans, and I've always had Pits.
Yeah, and we got ours rescue, and she was actually given back twice to the rescue.
Really?
Too rambunctious. She's a chewer. Not anything in the house, but it's a pity. You got to give her a stick. You got to give her, you got to give a pit bull a log, But she was given back twice, and they fell in love. The first time the family went down and saw her online and went down to see her, and instantly she fell in love with Wyatt and Stella.
Awesome.
They just bonded. It was an instantaneous bond. And
I see it in the pictures that Jessica posts. The most recent one I saw was a bathroom post.
Yeah. She'll go in the bathroom and guard them, make sure nothing happens in the bathroom. Not just same thing with me. Sometimes, like I'm in the Jessica always makes fun of me. You're in the house alone. I go in and take a shower. I lock the door, and then sometimes Stella's in there with me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Well, you come in. You got to fight a naked man. Nobody wants to do that. But you got to get past a pit bull, and then you're fighting a naked guy." I go, so if I hear someone,
with a bearded soap thing going on.
I know. So you need that advantage, because nobody wants to fight a naked man, but you're also most vulnerable when you're naked too. So something happens, that gives me a chance to get my bathroom knife. That gives me something to just, it is what it is.
He's got a bathroom shank.
Yeah, I got a bathroom shank, and it's you don't play around.
I had a bully that I rescued 2 years ago. He stayed with my ex, but he was amazing. And I had pictures I posted. You and Jessica commented on that dog. What you're saying about them chewing, I gave that dog a little bully. He was I don't know what they're called, but he was kind of like a runt, less than 50 pounds. And I gave him this. I went to the shop and I was like, I need the strongest bone you've got. This end. This guy tears everything apart. Got a bone, gave it to him. It was gone within an hour, but he ate it. He gnawed it to nothing and just ate it. and I went back to the shop with a small piece of it. You said that this would last at least 3 months. It lasted about an hour. They gave me 2 for free. That's smart.
Yeah, we give Stella. She likes coconuts.
Nice.
And she loves being able to get into. It takes her a little bit. It take her a couple hours, but she'll get inside.
Hold on a second. You give the dog a coconut.
The whole thing.
Like the whole thing.
The
whole coconut, the whole thing.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it takes her a couple hours. But she'll get into it. She destroys it.
That's awesome. I've never thought of that. Living in Florida, that should have been the first thing. I just go in the tree, pop them down here.
That's it.
So where did you rescue her from? Like, what rescue league did you use?
It was it was out in Englewood, Florida, here in South Sarasota County. It was I think it was the Suncoast Humane Society. They have a branch, out here, so.
Yeah, because that's what I look forward to. Because like what my kids and I do is we go to the rescue, in Palm Beach County, because I live in Port St. Lucie. So in Palm Beach County, we'll go to the animal care and control because they do put the dogs down. So we kind of go through there and we look for the ones that are like on that verge because they can't be adopted. And we're like, that's what we want.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, pits are the number one dog that's always there.
It really is, and people just can't handle. They're just strong, rambunctious dogs. They need to be run. They need to be played with. They need to be and I'm the only one in the house. They need to be boxed. I beat the crap out of her, and that's the only way that she gets that energy out. Jessica's brother, he is really brutal with her. He'll body slam her, and she comes back for more, and she just loves that. She loves to play, and that's what it is.
Exactly.
So you have at the house Graham, right? Graham's the son who's in the Army.
Yeah, yep. So Graham's in the Army,
and reason I'm saying that, everyone here knows we're big supporters of Cigars for Warriors. All right, so if you guys get on the Cigars for Warriors page, cigarsforwarriors.org, anyone can donate either money or cigars to Cigars for Warriors. Check out if there's any local shops near you that take donations. Drop off some cigars for the troops. All right, all the cigars that get donated are shipped to the troops that are overseas in combat zones to boost up morale. So check that out, and thank you to your family as well, Kevin. I know he just finished airborne, or he's in the process. He's in airborne school right now, but he got his wings. He got it.
He just finished up, and he only had to do 2 weeks of airborne.
Yeah.
Because it hit whatever his job title is required. And he had fun. He liked jumping, so he did. He had fun doing it.
Tell him when he comes back, we'll set up a HERF and we'll go skydiving.
Oh, he's never coming. He's never coming back.
Zephyr Hills, brother.
He just wants to travel the world, and he's just itching for his first deployment and to get out there and just.
What's his MOS?
I don't. It's something to do with radio and communication and.
So Camo. He's in Camo.
I think so. He was I think he was Aaron Ellerman who was on. I think he was the same MOS as that Aaron was, if I'm not mistaken. So he just wants to travel. He's always been fascinated. He always loves anime and Japanese, art and culture. So he's hoping to go to Japan sometime. But he just wants to just leave and just travel the world.
That's what you got to do in the military, man. I think that's one of the greatest experiences that you get to travel.
Yep.
You do. My little brother Adam, when he graduated high school, and he was going to get in got accepted into the Coast Guard, and then an old injury they found out about. They booted him. He was just going to work at a local body shop with his dad. I go, get the hell out of here, man. I said, go see the Navy recruiter up the road, and man, travel the world. And I said, you're young. You have nothing keeping you here, and don't end up like your dad, an alcoholic working in a body shop. And he called me up later that day. Said he signed up for the Navy, and he's been 20 years now. He just signed up for his last 5 to to finish out.
Awesome.
So, what do you want? I got Stella the pit bull here.
What's up, Stella?
Looking at me. I think she wants to go outside. Maybe she'll let me
Pick her up.
Yeah, maybe she'll let me hold her up here and look at Stella.
Look at her. Hi, Stella.
Stella. Look at everybody's looking at you.
Oh my God, look at her.
Yeah, she's a beautiful dog.
All right.
Great looking dog.
Coach, you got any more questions for Kev?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, what's the objective of the Battle of the Bands? Like, I know everyone's trying to sell their thing. Is it trying to see who sells the most things? Like, what's the objective?
The objective is to win the grand prize, which is a WWE style belt that will be engraved. And that's all I get. And I will
That's
wear
incredible.
it. I will wear it in every video. I will wear it in every interview. But what
Yes.
I'm going to do, I'm never going to acknowledge it. So if it's on a show and someone asks, like in the chat panel, what's up with the belt, I'm not even going to read the comment. The people will be like, what the hell is up with that belt? And then it's just always, but I'm going to have to wear it up high around my chest so people can actually see it, and I'm never going to acknowledge that it's there.
You have to have an intro where, like a WWE intro, you coming into the house, like, putting it onto your shoulder.
Yeah, that's it. But, and honestly, for me, winning this competition means that, for the last 2 years, my family has suffered a lot because of Cigar Prop. We're trying to build, not a business, we're trying to build an empire. We're trying to build a legacy, something I can pass down to the kids, something that'll leave a lasting impression in the cigar world. So by winning this, that means all the times that my family were watching movies and I was in here doing a review or doing something on social media, winning this means that wasn't for nothing.
Yep.
That means that I really am recognized as a cigar media influencer, and people just know me. They support me. My name is out there. So that for me just solidifies everything that I've done, everything that I've sacrificed is was all for something. So at the end of the day, that's as long as I don't come in last. I think that'll, even if I come in 5th place, that means I'm better than one of these other legends that are in that's in this contest.
Well, brother, you already are there. And I, for one, have been following, like I said, a long time, and I appreciate everything you do in the industry. I appreciate how you do your show, how you handle yourself, and I respect you a lot, brother. Joey, I'm going to sign you off. Thanks for coming on the show, brother.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Joey.
no problem.
Joey.
Great meeting you guys.
Good meeting
I'll
you.
catch you in a little bit, brother.
All right.
Right
Kev?
on.
Thanks for coming on today, brother.
Oh, thanks for having me on, man.
I appreciate you. Today, for all of you watching and for all of you that are going to see this later, we are here with Kevin Shahan from Cigar Prop. He is in a competition at Smoke Inn for Battle of the Bands. On the bottom of the screen, you're going to see smokeinn.com scrolling.
Yep, and if you just go to smokeinn.com, right there on the homepage, big bold front and center is Battle of the Bands.
Yep.
So just click on that. You'll see all 6 choices, and then scroll through them. Pick out the one that you like the most, and hopefully it's mine. But if it's not, definitely support one of us, and you're gonna get some great cigars, no matter whose sampler you choose. But with my sampler, you're just going to get just a little bit better cigars. So
I agree. I
I don't know. I feel like that's a little bias coming from you, man.
Yeah. You definitely can't take my word for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I think it's a good flavor blend. So I think it's a great flavor blend. So I actually got a couple of them today. So.
Oh, right on. Yeah, it's definitely a blend where you can take, if you were the type of person that smokes 5 cigars in a day, though that pack right there will take you from breakfast all the way to dessert. There is a cigar for every single point of the day in that pack. So, and this is actually my first cigar of the day. So it's luckily it's early. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna choose another one.
You said I was about to end the show, but you said it's early. You've been working on the roof of the pergola all day today.
Yeah. What's that?
On your vacation.
Oh yeah. That was on my vacation. Yeah, we put a smoked polycarbonate roof on the pergola so we can sit out there with in the rain, because in Florida it rains, randomly when we want to be outside. So that's what 1,000 screws later, and I had to take a quick 10-minute. Well, I had to take 3 10-minute breaks to go back to Home Depot a couple times, and then it actually started raining. So I had to wait until the rain subsided. Luckily, it was a quick shower, and then I finished it out. And
I saw the pictures. It looks great, man. You did an amazing job.
Yeah, it came out really good. It's good.
We're going to be building on the side of the pool here, on the side of the house, adding. If you've seen the pool, to the left of the pool, we're going to be building a pergola or some kind of like gazebo style setup there for poker, and so we can smoke outside and really have a great time. But we're also going to extend our. I cannot. I'm a New Yorker, man. I can't stand the freaking bugs out here in Florida. It drives me nuts. So we're actually going to extend our the screen to the side of the house to cover it after we build.
Oh yeah. It's definitely something you need. Jessica, she's from Jersey. She lived 5 years in North Carolina. She really wanted a deck and a pergola.
Yeah,
And that
looks
was
great.
She wanted to be able to sit out on her deck, and just almost every morning when she's off, she's out there at 7:30 in the morning with a cigar, a cup of coffee, and just enjoying life.
Yep. That's what I do.
I don't do that at all.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. That's the first thing I do. I wake up, I make a cup of coffee, I grab a cigar, I come sit out on the back porch, I prop my feet up, and that's it. I spend the morning smoking a cigar and having a cup of coffee.
There's days where I can go through 4 or 5 cigars in a day, but I also have spurts where I don't smoke a cigar for 3 or 4 days.
I used to be like that before I built the office and the studio. Like I said, when I had to smoke in the garage, it was either raining, it was too hot, I had too much inside work to do. So unfortunately now I smoke a lot more cigars, because now I can sit at my computer, do all of my work, get my orders together, and then just smoke cigar after cigar after cigar.
I'm lucky to be able to smoke in the house. I just don't do it a lot.
Yeah. No, I'm guilty.
Yeah. And luckily, Jessica being a cigar smoker, every now and then she'll, it's rare. We'll walk through the house smoking a cigar, but I mean, we really won't smoke in the house. So, sometimes, like I said, we'll leave the door open, and the house will smell like cigar smoke for not very long. We got good air filters. Plus, I got the rabbit air going here, which really helps out.
Well, again, go ahead. No, go ahead, Princess.
I was going to say, did you actually put your studio out in the garage, or did you put the addition on for the studio?
We put a 450 square foot addition on. Within that 450 square feet, we have a 100 square foot office, studio, and then a 100 square foot walk-in closet. So, and then the rest is right through that door right there is our bedroom. So so this is our office, and then I'm tucked in a little corner in the office. And this is the actual studio and everything set up. You
actually showed everyone stages as you were building it. You were always coming on live, showing pictures. I mean, it was awesome how you built it up.
Yeah, because like I said, it's because people feel connected. Because everybody that's out there that follows me, everybody helped build this. I mean, you didn't donate money to to get this built. But like I said, every time you buy a Cigar Prop something, every time you do so, you watch our show, and our advertisers pay to have this. So that's why I really wanted to see keep people let them know what's going on, because you're part of this studio as well for everything that you've done to support us. So that's why I always wanted to keep people involved in it.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing what you've done with it. Going from the garage to that, it looks great. And the garage used to have your backdrops, all the backdrops.
Yeah.
Yep. So what happened to your backdrops, man?
What's that?
Where's your backdrops?
Yeah, I did one review in here, and I put up my old and I really should do it again because I have a cool steampunk clock tower backdrop, and it actually fits perfectly on the two walls.
Nice.
And it's actually kind of cool, but just backdrops, just a pain to set up. And that's what I don't miss about the garage. Whenever we were doing anything in the garage, it was an hour getting set up, just to do something. And then we started with the backdrops just because we were doing so many private projects for other companies. And that was always in the background. So I had to just kind of block that off. And then, now it's just, like tonight going live, turn my laptop on, done. It's just there's no setup, there's no nothing. It's just you're on, and that's it.
See, I'm mobile. Everything I have is I bought particular. It's very specific to go mobile from lounges. So I have to break it down, put it in my bags, and roll out. So all of this here, the cameras, I have 2 cameras. I actually have 3 cameras. 4 me with my laptop, speakers. I have my PreSonus audio interface that I take with me. I got 2 microphones, and it's all. I got to set it up every time I go live.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. The only thing I would suggest is going to Harbor Freight and getting some cheap moving blankets, and then putting in because you do get an echo.
Oh yeah.
So that's because obviously there's a wall right in front of you.
Right in front of me, and this is super high ceilings here.
Yeah. So it's bouncing straight back at you, and you're getting that little reverberation. So even just a couple of moving blankets on the wall, so when it goes through, and then keeping them about an inch off the wall if you can, so that sound goes through the blanket. It tries to come back, but it can't. It keeps bouncing in between the blanket and the wall, and then you'll get a little bit more crisper audio without that echoey.
I'll try that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
See, look, he's even helping you now.
Oh, he always does. You kidding? Always. Always. We're going to take Cigar Enthusiast to the next level.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to end the show. We're over the hour mark, guys. Kevin, as always, thank you so much, brother, for everything you do through Cigar Prop, being a mentor to so many of us, and good luck with Battle of the Bands, brother.
Thank you so much, and well, with your help and everybody else's help, hopefully I'll come in first place. That would be awesome.
I don't think there's going to be a doubt there, brother.
So we'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping so.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. I just want to again, thanks so much, brother. I'll talk to you later.
You're welcome. We'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, do you want to give them your exit intro?
I usually just play an exit intro. I'm an intro guy. I'm a hype guy. So coming out, So just not only smokein.com/battle for Battle of the Bands. I do own a company called Cigar Prop, cigarprop.com. So I make great cigar accessories. So, but then look me up on Instagram, look me up on YouTube. Follow me on all of those social medias. You can just find Cigar Prop everywhere. So that's all you have to do, Cigar Prop, and you'll find me, and let's be friends.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Later, bro. Tell Jessica I said hi.
Will do.
All right. Princess J. Kevin's awesome. I love him.
I know. He's phenomenal. He's absolutely great.
All right, guys. For everybody watching, in the next 24 hours, between now and tomorrow, 6 p.m., Princess J and I and Jessica will be looking at all the messages to see who purchased the Cigar Prop sampler pack from Smoke Inn Battle of the Bands. We're going to have 3 winners. We're going to throw some cigars. First place winner is going to win the Drew Estate Toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes, the Drew Estate Toolbox. The Drew Estate Toolbox comes with an ashtray, cigar stand aluminum, and it says I guess a 2-inch finger or 2-finger cigar case.
Yep.
So the first place winner is going to win this. I'm not going to open it up. It's second place winner is going to win a few of my cigars out of my case and a Cigar Enthusiast Challenge coin.
Yep.
Cigar Enthusiast Challenge coin. Third place winner. I have to figure that one out. Don't know yet. I have so much crap here I got to look through. So,
just so you know, people are already sending messages. So hurry up and jump on that ball and start getting that pack sold. So people are already sending messages. I already got a couple.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Also, please look up Cigar Prop on Facebook, Cigar Prop on Instagram, and all of the platforms. Check them out on YouTube as well. Follow, like, subscribe to all that. And as always, guys, stay classy, stay smoky. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you on the next show.